Welcome back to the channel. My name's Jessica from Jessica's Craft Time. So today we're doing our Whip and Chat. So that's where I work on a project that I have started. I also like to, at the start of my Whip and Chats, go over something that I finished during the week. So this is what I've got at the moment. This came from FG Normal, and it was a hanging. It's got a hang on that end and a tassel on the other. So you diamond paint it, you pop it in the frame. It's got a plastic covering on it. Then it's got foam board behind, and then you've got the eyelet screws that screws in. There was a issue with my first delivery. I got the canvas and I got the frame, but I didn't get the screws and I didn't get the drills. All I got was the frame and the canvas, and that was it. So I managed to have almost enough of the drills left over from this project to finish this project. And where I didn't have the same drills, so you can see here they're purple and clear, here are red and clear. I just went through, this one's blue where this one's clear. All I did is I went through all my spare drills and special drills and filled in where I could. Some of them I changed the color, some I had enough to finish. There was a few that I changed the colors. I'm just trying to find any other ones on it. But most of them I managed to finish with the leftover drills from this kit and what I had in my spares. So sometimes it is worth keeping your spares. I also didn't have the eye with the hangy bit or the tassel, so all I've done at this stage is I've just used a little black screw and I've screwed it in so it doesn't come out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I could hang it just like this if I wanted to. I'm sure if I dug through some of my stash I would find myself a tassel. I can always knot something up to make something hanging. I can always take these out and put a eyelet in if I need to. But at the moment, I've just put the screws in, and I just went through my box of spare screws and hooks in the house. And I think they've come along quite nicely. Now, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think this canvas that I'm going to be working on today was another one from FG Normal. I have a feeling it was because it was out here under my mat. So I'm pretty sure it was. I already started this. We headed up the other weekend. I spoke about it last Monday. We headed up to camp. Let me just get started and find a number, and we'll get started into what I've been up to. Yeah, we headed up to camp, and I took this one with me to do at night because it was pretty cold. So I just sat in front of the fire with everyone while we chit-chatted. I do apologise if the turning of the canvas is annoying. I just find with the lighting situation out here and with the special drills, it's just a little bit easier for me to flip it around and work on certain sections of it. So what have I been up to in my crafting world? I haven't done much other than this one. I have been working on my big waterfall diamond painting, which I'm hoping to have finished before Friday, but we'll see how we go. I still have a 35 colors to go, in saying that the section that I have to do, it's quite a big section. It's like a third of the canvas, but I've changed from doing a block at a time because it was quite confetti to doing the whole bottom section one color at a time. So I've still got 35 colours to go, but in saying that, the colours that I've done already are the ones that have taken up quite a lot of colour blocking in the area. So I probably have a third to a half of it left to finish what I have. If you're interested in seeing how I'm going with that, in the description below is a link to my Facebook page. All you need to do is answer the questions, and if you pop in there, you'll be able to find a photo of it, and I keep updating it on that thread. In saying that, I would love to see what you're working on. I love seeing what people are working on. It doesn't have to be a craft that I do. I appreciate all crafts and the time that it takes and the dedication that people put into creating their crafts. So I'm a bit over the postal service. It's taking so long for stuff within Australia to move around. I had someone send me a couple of hair scrunchies. She sent it on the 14th of September. I did not receive them until the 6th of October. It's crazy. It was a small parcel post. It was 3 hair scrunchies. Like, so things are very slow. The next few weeks I have a little bit coming in, but my unboxings on the page might become quite slim picking. I have got stuff ordered. I've got stuff ordered from all over, but whether they show up or not, it's a guess each day. I can't help how they go. So yeah, that's my life on deliveries at the moment. And it's not just, say, Victoria that's having a really hard time. They're all having a hard time down there. But it's affecting all over Australia. So I don't know what Australia Post is doing. I don't know why other companies are managing to keep up to date with things and Australia Post are not. But I think I need to put some more wax in my pen. So we're on school holidays here. It has been good. I love spending time with my son. I'm also quite ready for him to go back to preschool. Well and truly. He is well and truly ready to go and see his friends back at preschool and burn off all his energy there. We've had really strange weather. We've had everything from 30-degree days to raining. We had a play date last week with one of his friends, which was really nice. They hadn't seen each other for a while. So that was really nice to catch up. It was nice. He caught up with his friend. I caught up with my friend. So that was really good. Last Friday, I don't think we did much. I think we just went to the park. Wasn't really, we'd been out all day Thursday. So I struggle a bit now with going out like big days, day after day. So, yeah, we just had a quieter day at home. I spent the start of last week washing from being away for the weekend. I brought back some washing that needed to be done for camp. So that was quite a big job to do. But it's all done now, all ready to go back up there. We actually head up there over the weekend. So we've got to go up and do a tip run. I've got to remember to put in a chair that, of course, you know, we did our hard rubbish collection here. And, of course, the day after, a chair breaks, doesn't it? I'm like, you couldn't have broken the day before and then you could have gone out in the hard rubbish. But anyway. So that was quiet. Then on Saturday, we went and visited a friend for her birthday, which was great. We also went to Swarovski to get her a gift, and we have a bit of a tradition in our house that every year we get a new Swarovski decoration for our tree. And we've been getting they do a Christmas, actually it's probably here. Let me pause it and I'll show it to you. So we get a special decoration each year, and we get the bauble. Come on, come out. So this is 2020. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's the Swarovski swan. And then they have all the little gems all around the bottom of the bauble and the clear. And it has a little, oh yeah, you can see it, 2020 tag. So we get a new one of these every single year. This is our treat. And it's our tree in, 20 years' time is going to look magnificent. But that's our little treat each year. So we're up at Swarovski and we got our Christmas decoration. We actually, one year, I think yeah, I ended up in hospital just for a short stay. I had my appendix removed. But I was off work, I hadn't been feeling well, and we completely forgot to go and get our decoration. So it was like must have been December. Like, all right, we better go up and do it. And we get up there, and of course they've sold out. And we're like, no, no, no. And we had in-laws. This is when we lived in Victoria. We had in-laws that live in New South Wales. We started calling every store that they could get to, that we could get to. And we were waiting to hear back from one, I think. So we said to the lady, we're like, look, we're going to go for a wander. We'll keep calling. We'll come back and let you know if we find one. If you find one, can you hold it for us? So she was calling, we were calling, and we're wandering around the shopping centre, and there was a jeweller. I can't remember which one it was, but one of the jewellery stores also sells the Swarovski. And we walked in there, and they had one left in their cupboard. And I like stood guarding the cupboard, blocking it from everyone, where hubby went and got a sales assistant. And a bonus, they had 20% off. So we managed to get that one that year. So ever since then, I always try and remember around October that we need to get our decoration. And normally I just order it online, because when you order over $120 online, then it gets shipped to you for free. So I figured that's sort of the easiest way to do it. But we happened to be in store. We'd been talking about it like during that week. So we got it. So yeah, we've got our special decoration for the year. So I'm happy about that. And I think we're up to number 8 or so. We have always got a special decoration, but we never started with Swarovski. The first few we've got are glass. And it was a tradition that my mum started, that every year on the tree she would buy a special decoration. So, and we used to love it as kids, because as the Christmas tree went up, the first thing we always did was each of us would go and find the special decoration from the year that we were born. And that was kind of ours. So I wanted to keep on with that tradition. I thought it was a beautiful tradition. Now, if you haven't seen diamond painting before, what I'm doing on here is the symbols. Here is our chart. So I'm looking for this symbol, which is a round circle with the top half coloured in green, which is number 4. And in my container here, I have them labelled 1 to 4. So I know that it needs to be this colour. What colour did I do? What was I doing before? 7. I left one behind. So yeah, that's sort of our Christmas tradition. So if you have a Christmas tradition, I'd love to hear what it is below. But yeah, that's what we started. And the first few are just glass ornaments that we found. Then one year we went into Swarovski, and the first couple of Swarovski ones we got a Santa hat, a candy cane. There might be one other. And then one year we stumbled across the baubles. And ever since then, that's the one that we go and get. So it does. And then I sort of try and limit the other decorations to go on the tree to glass. So it's all similar. So yeah, that's our tradition. And then the year that Mark was born, we actually got, every year they put out a baby's first Christmas decoration. And we got that one for him. So that year we actually have 2. We have our bauble one, and then we have his, which I can't remember. I want to say a rocking horse or something, but it's the baby's first Christmas one. And it has the year written on it. So yeah, that's a little bit special that we do each year. So we really like those. So we did that Saturday, and then we went to our friend's house for her birthday, which was really nice to catch up with a few people I haven't seen for a little bit. And it was quite a warm day. We had a really warm weekend here. We tried to do a few more things on the weekend, but it was just getting too hot. You know, when you have the first heat of the summer, and you're not kind of used to it, and you're feeling like you're going to die because it's so hot. Yeah, it was like 30 degrees. there was no point. We live so close to so many rivers and the beach. But I know Cronulla Beach got closed because it was at capacity. From the photos I saw from the weekend, they were crazy. People lined up in car parks. No one could get a park. I'm really glad we steered clear of them. So yeah, and then Sunday, it was quite a warm one. So we ended up, what did we do? Oh, we didn't do much Sunday either. We went and washed hubby's car. Then we did a little bit of food shopping. That took a little while. And then we just sort of chilled at home. Oh, Sunday I wasn't feeling very well. So I didn't do much at all Sunday. I was not feeling well. I just had a rest on the couch. It took hubby. Hubby's like, come and wash your car with me. I'm like, I don't want to. But I end up going with him. So yeah, we didn't do much on Sunday because I wasn't feeling overly well. So that was a quiet day. And then, I've forgotten more here. Monday was another really hot day. We got up and we went to the park in the morning. I think I've told you about the one at Grace Point, which is beautiful. It overlooks the river. So we went down there and it was nice. I think we're only there about an hour because yet again, it was starting to get really, really hot. And I'd had enough. I don't do the heat well. So Monday we kind of kept inside. Once the afternoon set in and it started to get a little bit cooler, we did some gardening. Hubby mowed the lawns. So that was good. That really needed doing. And I also, on Monday, I also did some filming. So I was working on my miniature room, which will come out in a couple of weeks. And I was playing with time lapse. So I'm kind of a little bit proud of myself. I've never done any video editing before or anything like this. So everything I'm doing, I'm teaching myself. And I told myself it took a bit. It took a bit. But I got some time lapse happening in my videos. So I was so excited. It's now something that I can do if I need to. And of course, as soon as I shut it, I find another one that I need to put in. So that was a little bit of an exciting, exciting for me because I'm like, woohoo, I can do something and I can do it on my own. So now I'm looking for the arrow up. So I go up here, this is symbol number 1 and this is all going to be a blue. So he's going to be outlined in a lot of blue. So really pretty blue though, because this is his whole outline. So yeah, a bit excited that I did that. I've been working on my waterfall diamond painting. Been spending a lot of hours on that. I haven't picked up any cross stitch, which I should, but I haven't. I just want to get this diamond painting done. I'm just starting to get a little bit over it. And I've got so many. I think it's because it's really confetti. And I think I've decided that I'm not a huge confetti person. I much prefer a little bit of confetti with more color blocking. The whole changing the colors all the time is starting to do my head in a little bit. So, oh wait, that's squeaking. I need more wax, but I don't need more wax for this. I'll just put a little bit of wax in. Yeah, so if not, they scrape on the tip and I can't handle the noise. It's like fingernails down a chalkboard kind of noise. So, and then Monday, public holiday. Tuesday, what did we do Tuesday? Oh, it was just Mark and I home. Monday was a public holiday as well, so I think hubby really enjoyed having the day off. So he's loving his new job. Really loving it, which is good. So with him happy, it makes everything else a little bit happy. Makes everything else a little bit easier because he's happy. Now what is going on here? There's not a lot of glue. The glue is like only half on these symbols, so let's hope they hold. And then we've got today, and I'm filming on a Wednesday afternoon. I do most of my Whip and Chat filming on a Wednesday, so I tend to run through Wednesday to Wednesday. I just like, I've missed one of these in here. No, I haven't. I think it's flipped off. There it is. No, that's not that colour. That's come from somewhere. That should be there. That should be there. That blue must have dropped out. Oh, look, there's another one that's dropped here. I must have dropped some blues on the canvas. So today we did another trip into the zoo. So this time Mark took his little friend in with him, and his mum came in. The four of us went in, which was really nice. It was an overcast day here. It started to rain about 2 o'clock, which was what was predicted, which by then we'd sort of had enough. We've seen everything that we wanted to see, and the kids were getting tired. Sydney Zoo, Taronga Zoo is in a magnificent location, and I've spoken about it before, but it's a very hilly zoo. It starts at the top of the hill and goes all the way to the bottom, and I don't find that it's laid out very well, so I find you backtrack a lot and you walk up and down the hills, up and down the hills. I found another lot of ones that I missed. So we saw the bird show, and being school holidays, it was a lot busier than what it has been. Like, you still don't have the huge crowds, but it was busier than what it's been when we've been in there before. So we walked up and down and 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 up and down. So the kids were getting tired. They're both about 4.5, so it was a lot of walking for them. But they had a ball. We saw the bird show, which is always great to see. Love all the birds. The birds are really pretty. And they had the black cockatoo. He's got the red on the tail. We tried to see the seal show, but the queues were just, there was too many people waiting. And it's good because they're only allowing X amount of people into each show, which is great because you've still got your social distancing and you're not sitting on top of each other. But we just decided we weren't going to do that. But what I did get, and if you've been on my Facebook page, you would have seen this, I made a koala out of they're kind of a bit like Lego, but they click together with screws. You actually screw the pieces together. So I got a turtle to do. I'm so excited. I was going to take a diamond painting away to the up to the Blue Mountains again this weekend, but I've decided I'm going to take my turtle. I have to make sure I take lots of Ziploc bags because they're tiny pieces and I don't want to lose any if I don't get it finished. But we don't have any TV or anything up there, so at night while hubby and I are sitting there talking, it means we can build the turtle together. He can help me find all the pieces and we can take turns building the layers. So I thought that was really good, a fun little project to do while we're away once Mark goes to bed at night. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope the kangaroos will be out and I can snap some pictures of them. I'll pop them up on my Facebook page. I don't even think there's any glue in that spot. I'll pop them up on my Facebook page. That one doesn't have enough coating. Go away. I don't want you. Yeah, half the coating on that one's disappeared. I think that's the same. And that one's... So, yeah, I'll be looking forward to going up and hopefully seeing some kangaroos on Saturday morning. I think we're going to go to the toy museum. We have to go to the tip. That's a really exciting spot to go. And that's probably been my week. I'm definitely looking forward to preschool starting next week. We've got 6 more days that he's home before he's back at preschool. That's okay, we'll be away for 2 of them. And we're off to the theatre tomorrow to see Room on a Broom, which is a kids' musical from a book, done from a book. So that will be interesting to see. I've got to drive north of the city, and if anyone knows Sydney City, I don't like driving in it. I don't like the tunnels. I get confused. I didn't get lost today going to the zoo. I did very well. So hopefully tomorrow I won't get lost. But I kind of know where the zoo is. This place, I have no idea where this theatre is. And it's saying something about parking at a shopping centre. So I think I might leave with plenty of time to get there, because knowing me, parking at a shopping centre, I'm going to walk out onto the street. I'm going to be at the opposite end of the shopping centre to where I need to be to find the theatre. So we will leave with plenty of time. I purposely got the tickets for later in the day so we don't miss the show, because Mummy can't park and find where we need to be. And then Friday, I think we'll just be packing bags to go away for the weekend, doing a little bit of a food shop, so we've got food to take with us for the weekend. There's not really food up there, so we need to take it all with us, which is fine. I just packed the esky with some basics. We'll probably be out for at least lunches. We'll be out because we plan on going to some of the towns. I go up there regularly, but I don't often do any of the touristy things or go and see anything, so we're going to go and do a little bit of that. Probably have lunch out somewhere. So I just need to think about dinner and breakfast. Breakfast is easier. I'll just take some cereal and toast and maybe some bacon and eggs. That's always easy. So I'm looking forward to heading up there. Other than that, I'm just sitting here waiting for the postman to deliver, which I'm sure a lot of you are in the same boat. Kind of want to order a few more things, but then I don't want everything to show up all at once, which I know it will. I've got a couple of diamond paintings coming in, I'm pretty sure, but I also am a bit conscious of making sure I don't overload myself with too many projects to do. I have got a few more Christmas cards that I need to do, and Christmas presents for like all the kids at preschool and the teachers. The teachers at preschool, their presents are done, but I have to make all the cards, so still need to do that over the next couple of weeks, because I'd like to have it done by November, because our November, December is normally pretty busy. Got hubby's birthday, our anniversary, my birthday, and then the lead up to Christmas. So fingers crossed I can get all the cards done. And there's a couple of gifts I want to make, so I'm going to have to get the sewing machine out, which will be good. I need to clean up that room first, because at the moment you can't. Yeah, at the moment I just can't. I can't get into that room. There's too much. Well, I can get into the room, but preschool, once that goes back, that's going to be my big job, getting in there and cleaning up that room. Anyone want to come help? Hands up in the comments below. So that's probably my week wrapped up. I'm not sure. I think we'll have enough here that I might just finish this in our next Wip and Chat, and if we don't, I'll finish it afterwards. And then it can go in my portfolio. I don't cut the sides off or anything in my portfolio in case I decide I want to gift any of them. Then I can frame them. And sometimes I like having the extra little bit framing, because you can get a matting to go over it. And then the extra bits on the side just help hold it in place. So, oh, my doorbell's ringing. I wonder if that's a package this late at night. That'd be interesting. All right, I better go and see who's at the door. So thank you very much for watching my Whip and Chat this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to finishing this. I can't wait to put all these big sparkling ones on. So I hope you all have a very lovely week, and think about joining the Facebook page. I'd love to see what you're working on, and we'll see you all in the next video. Bye.